What's cooking good lookins? My name is Sydney Metter and I am a fangirl. Hey guys, so I am coming to you from my college dorm room. It's kind of a weird angle. I'm not sure if I'm gonna stick with it, but I'm gonna try. Also, I know the lighting's kind of weird. I have a window by my bed. I was gonna use it for lighting, but it's kind of late at night and I don't get many opportunities to film, so I just decided I'm gonna film now even though half of my face is like blue. But that's fine. Anyways, so today I'm going to be talking to you guys about why I love Sense8. For anyone who doesn't know, Sense8 is a Netflix TV series. It's basically about these 8 people from around the world with completely different backgrounds that are somehow connected to each other. And this means they can see each other in different countries, and they can talk to each other through different languages, and they can even harness each other's skills. Like if someone's good at fighting, the other person who can't fight very well can just fight through the other person. It makes sense if you watch the show, and in fact it is a little bit confusing at first, but if you really stick with it, then you get it, you get what's going on, and it's really good. So I've been rewatching that lately with a few of my friends, and that has inspired me to make this video because I think it is genuinely like such a great show for so many reasons, and that's what I'm going to talk about today, is just a list of some of the reasons why I think it is such a good show and that everyone should watch it. So first of all, I want to mention how inclusive it is. It is so great. The cast, they come from so many different backgrounds. You've got people from Korea and Africa and Mexico, America, England, India, so many different places. People from all over the world with all these different backgrounds. Obviously they're different races, different sexualities. They actually cast actors from those places that can originally speak those languages in these parts. So it's not just a bunch of like American actors acting as if they're from all over the world. It's people from all over the world coming together to make this TV show, and that is what I think is so great about it. And that's kind of my next point, is that this show in its essence is about coming together, how everyone might have different backgrounds and how we might all have our differences and stuff that seems like it should tear us apart or seems like it should keep us from being friends or loving each other, but in the end, we're all sort of the same. We are all human beings, and I think that's really the essence of the show, is that despite the differences that we all have, we can still be of one mind. It just shows me all these different cultures, and it shows me all these different people from these different cultures and their lives and how those lives can correlate to other lives and how there are things that just connect us. I just really like the connectiveness of it, how despite all of the different cultures that we have and the languages we speak and the backgrounds that we come from, there are certain things that can just connect us together. And one of those things, obviously, like I mentioned before, is love. And so that's one of the themes, is that we can all love each other and accept each other. But also, I just think that there are little things that this show expresses. Like, my favorite scene in the entire show is this scene where every single one of the Sense8s, which is what the Sense people are called, all sing this one song at the exact same time in all the different places. Usually there's just a connection between 1 or 2 Sense8s at a time, but in this scene, they all come together to sing this one song that they all know and they all love, and it's just so lighthearted in the face of all of the drama that's going on behind the scenes. It's just so fun and happy, and I really think that that just captures the essence of that entire show. Also, all of the individual characters are just amazing. They're all brave and they're all like super awesome and kind, but they're all different. They all have their own skills and abilities that makes them useful in different situations, and that's how they can all help each other. They need each other to survive, you know, their different strengths and their different weaknesses can be combined to make something that they can't do on their own. And they're just all so amazing. Like, there's not one character that you're just like, ugh, I hate that character, why are they on the show? Even the least popular characters are pretty well liked. And honestly, all of these characters are such goals. Amanita's hair is goals. Kala's dress in her rehearsal dinner is goals. All of the couples are couple goals. This entire show is just complete goals. Also, there's this scene that I just think is one of the greatest things that's ever happened in television history, but basically what happens is one of the characters, the Korean character's son, gets her period And Lito, this guy from Mexico, experiences like the cramps and the hormones that she experiences, and it's just really funny because she's like, you know, doing yoga and like just making it through the day, like not complaining at all, and he's over here experiencing the exact same symptoms, right? And he just can't, like he's dying. He calls his boyfriend, he's like, oh my god, I have a tumor, I'm dying, and like he's freaking out about these feelings. And I mean, I know he's never felt them before, so it's probably kind of weird, but honestly it's just really funny because like everyone's always talking about how like weak women are. You see this scene where this guy is experiencing this stuff that we have to deal with on a monthly basis, and they just can't handle it. I just think it is so funny because it just shows like women know we're badass because we have to deal with that pain. We have to deal with childbirth. We know it, okay? But guys are just determined to decide that we aren't that badass. So I just think this show's great because it totally proved that we are so badass and that guys are just, they don't know what they're talking about. And that's what I love about this show. They have specific scenes and specific moments that are just so beautiful in what they express or in how they express it. And when you put it all together, it just makes a really incredible show where all these different characters have these different storylines that don't really relate to each other, but despite that they still need each other and they still have each other in their darkest times when they feel like they don't have anyone. They have these people from completely different places all over the world that they've never actually met, and they can always count on those people. And I don't know, I just think the show is really amazing in how it expresses connectivity and how it expresses humanity, how it's not negative and it's not showing the bad sides of humanity as much as it is saying that we're all people and we all have the ability to love each other, and that when we use that, we can do incredible things. So I just think the message of the show is just incredible, and I really like that they actually have an inclusive cast of so many different varieties of people from so many different places, and that's just the best part, is that it's genuine. It's not like some fake, a bunch of Hollywood white people cast. It's people. My camera stopped recording. I don't know when it stopped recording, so I don't know how much I missed, but I hope it's just the closing remarks I just made, so I'm just gonna make them again. Basically, if you haven't seen Sense8, you should watch Sense8. If you have seen Sense8 and you love it as much as I do, put down in the comments your favorite character or your favorite scene or what you love about the show. I always comment back, so I will comment whatever you have to say and we can have a really cool discussion about it, and I'll let you know my remarks on whatever you have to say about the show, and we can just all talk and have a fun discussion about a really good show. If you like this video, give it a big thumbs up, and if you like what I have to say and you want to hear more, go ahead and hit subscribe below because I make videos every week. Until next time, peace out, Girl Scouts.